putting an end to identity politics. This is the Kevin Jackson Radio Show.
Greetings and salutations. You are tuning into the Disgruntled Millennial portion of the Kevin Jackson Radio Show. We are at the bottom of the first hour. My name is Brett Segal, the Disgruntled Millennial, broadcasting to you live from my safe space down here in northern Florida on a beautiful Friday, where I'm always free from your bigotry, racism, hatred, microaggressions, and patriarchy, and I'm also free from your white supremacy. Because, of course, that is one of the things that is permeating our world today. It's white supremacy. That's the problem. That's the problem with everything. You have a problem? You're having relationship issues? White supremacy. You spilled coffee on your suit? That's white supremacy. Wait a minute, you don't have a suit? That's white supremacy too. Now, one of the things that really gets me is when people go and mouth off about how much they hate white people and how awful white supremacy is and how awful and terrible white people are and that white people are just the cause of everything. And if you don't acknowledge your privilege, if you don't acknowledge your guilt, if you don't acknowledge that your entire existence is a microaggression, then you are just a bad, terrible person. And they mouth off using inventions made by white people. They mouth off using discoveries made by white people. And that's one of the things that really pisses me off. You got to show some consistency. Show a little bit of consistency. You really hate white men so much? Stop using the technology created by white men. Stop using the inventions. I did a video of a few months back, and I did some research about this. I did some research. Who created what? Who invented what? What life-affirming technologies that make life better for everyone? Like cars, like housing, drywall, electricity, computers, airplanes, things that allow us to live in the 21st century in comfort, in relative comfort. Well, not relative comfort, in like almost absolute comfort. People live now like never ever before. This is the best time in humanity to live. People are living longer. It's because of inventions. It's because of technology. But who did that? Because the left wants to just add a racial component to everything. If a white guy commits a crime, that's what they do. That's the headline. White guy commits crime. If a black guy commits a crime, it's guy commits crime. But white people are supposed to just accept their guilt. They're just supposed to accept this unearned guilt. Now, the Women's March had a day without women. So one of the things I did a few months ago was make a video called A Day Without White Men Challenge. I bet you that none of you can take the Day Without White Men Challenge. Here, I'm going to play you the audio from the video. Leftists understand there to be three constants in the universe: death, taxes, and white supremacy. The term white supremacy refers to a political or socioeconomic system where white people enjoy a structural advantage or privilege over other ethnic groups. So clearly, all so-called minorities are under a constant barrage from white people, right? White people are holding minorities back, right? White people haven't made life better for any minorities in any way, shape, or form, right? Inventions by white people only help white people, right? So this challenge should be easy, very, very easy for all non-white men. I challenge you to go 24 hours without consuming one product that was invented by a white man. A day without white men. The only two things you need to participate are consistency and integrity. If white men are such a scourge, you should have absolutely no problem going 24 hours without any inventions created by white men. That's right. On a day without white men, you won't be able to drive to your anti-white male protests because cars were invented by a white man. If you don't live within walking distance of Washington, you won't be able to march on Washington. Airplanes were also invented by white men. No calling your friends on cellular technology because cell phones were invented by a white man. If you're trying to catch the latest tune by Ariana Grande on iTunes, save your money. iTunes was also invented by a white man. In fact, no more listening to digital music at all. A white man invented the CD player. Love posting about white supremacy on your iPhone? Not on a day without white men. In fact, any electricity usage would be off limits on a day without white men. Like I said, SJWs, show a little bit of integrity, show a little bit of consistency. All these inventions are only used to oppress you. So a day without white men should be absolutely easy for you, right?
Leftists, you made this about race. You made this about gender. Now put your money where your mouth is and take the Day Without White Men challenge. Show some integrity. Show some consistency. Show that you're honest. Either that or stop whining and just enjoy the plenty. The fact that white men have been responsible for most of the inventions that keep us alive, that keep us safe, that keep us comfortable, that keep us healthy. To me, it was one big cosmic coincidence. But the fact remains that people of all walks of life benefit from these inventions. If you don't think so, take the challenge. I do have another alternative for you. If you really want to do some good in the world, stop drinking the haterade. Stop blaming all of your problems on other people. Enjoy your iTunes. Enjoy your car. Enjoy your electricity. Enjoy your AC. Enjoy all the niceties of first world living.
Of course, you can watch the actual video on my YouTube channel, the Disgruntled Millennial YouTube channel. It's a Day Without White Men challenge. I'm going to let you in on a little secret about that video. I hated making it. I hated every second of it. I hated all the research. I hate that we have to talk about this. In 2017, when we all live side by side, perfectly free to associate or to not associate. I'm not enslaving you. I'm not putting you in shackles. That in 2017 that I have to talk like this? That we have to go and defend ourselves based on race? Because white people are being constantly castigated, expected to immolate themselves, expected to kneel before the altar of political correctness and white supremacy. We are expected to do it. And that's not the kind of world I want to live in. So you know what? I went through the motions of doing something very, very uncomfortable to me. Very, very uncomfortable to me. And just talking in those terms, it's like a bad taste in my mouth. It leaves a bad taste in my mouth because all those inventions that I was talking about, I don't really want people to not use them. I want everybody to use them. Not just the inventions, but the values that led to them. The values of our founding fathers. The values that led to the Industrial Revolution that changed the world, that literally changed the face of the globe. White people don't have a monopoly on this technology. So-called white technology is used everywhere now. Now, you think when a white guy is driving down the street and sees a black guy driving a car that he's thinking, oh man, that effing N, he's just using a white guy. He's using the white guy's technology. No. These SJWs haven't even thought it through. They don't even know. They are so far removed, they don't even know what a racist world would look like. This is what a racist world would look like.
Well, I'll say thank goodness that Donald Trump done legalized white supremacy. Ever since I joined the force, I've been dreaming of the day I could put the hurt on them racial and social minorities.
Yeah, I hear you. I done opened up a hefty can of whoop ass on 4 of them faggots just yesterday.
Haha, for what?
Nothing. They were just acting all gay and stuff. Those pants were so tight I could see his religion.
Well, what do we have here?
Well, God has just blessed us with a runaway negra. I do believe that man is driving while black.
Well, come on, Billy Joe, let's get him.
Put your hands outside the window, boy. Don't make me tell you twice now. Have your license and registration ready.
Can I help you, officer?
Oh, wait a minute, you ain't no name. You know why I pulled you over?
This nigga, of course I do, man.
I'm driving while black. You see a black man driving down the road, and you think you can just pull him over without no due process and no judge and jury and taking away his constitutional rights, man?
Yes, but, no. We mistook you for a jigaboo, okay? The law says you can't be driving while black, and you are clearly not a black man, so you're free to go.
What you talk about, man? I am black. Everybody know the black and the berry, the sweet and the juice, and I'm as black as they come.
Now that institutional racism is the law of the land, I could get in trouble for beating up on a white boy.
Man! Pick up that baton, beat me till I'm dead, or I'm gonna sue the city for discrimination.
False alarm, Billy Ray. It's just Sean King again. My, that boy's about as confused as a fart in a fan factory.
Won't stop until he's the top-rated radio talk show host in America.
What kind of weird competitive freak are you?
This is the Kevin Jackson Radio Show.